Are you ready to see some cosplay? Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, as we said, I am Logan.
I'm Alex.
And we are your MCs. Welcome to our 2023 Masquerade Costume Cosplay Competition. We have 70 incredible contestants who have earlier this week worked with our judges, sat down with them to review the construction of their costumes. And now in this segment, the contestants will showcase their costumes one final time. But first, I think it's time that we meet our lovely judges. Do you think so?
I think so. Do you guys want to meet the judges? Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
All right, then let us welcome to the stage Laughing Rat Cosplay, Leah Lux, Saren Cosplay, and Chaos Costumes. Come on up!
Yeah, let's hear it. Come on.
Is my mic on now? Oh, I shouldn't shout then. Hi, darling. Did you have questions for us?
Oh, yes, I suppose we could ask, what are each of you going to be looking for from our contestants?
Oh, I look for fierceness and fabulousness, darling.
I'm Leah Lux. I look for really detailed, little fine hand aspects.
I'm Saren Cosplay, and I look for clean finishings, and I also am a big fan of detail work.
I'm Chaos Costumes, and I primarily look for fit and finish, especially engineering with putting it on. That's especially important.
I'm Nico Dubs, and I love big wigs. I love really fancy wigs, and also I love that energy that you bring to the stage, so I'd love to see that.
Hello, my name is Phil. You stole my answer, how dare you? I also really love wigs, and I love really clean makeup.
Excellent, thank you very much. One more round of applause for our judges. All right, judges, you may go to your seats. And we are just about ready to begin once our judges are able to regain their seats. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
All right, let's hear it up one more time for our judges as they take their seats. And we got a lot of lovely contestants here today. Logan, you want to start us off with number one? Get these guys going?
All right. Are we ready to see some cosplays? All right. Then starting us off, from Mia the Lonely Midnight Cosplay, we have Taco from The Adventure Zone.
All right. Next up, we have Aztec, who is going to be playing Tiny Tina from Borderlands.
All right. Next, we have Apocalypse as Katana Man from Chainsaw Man.
All right, next up, we got Radio as Cube from Madoka Magica.
Become magical girls. I want you to make contracts with me and become magical girls. I want you to make contracts with me and become magical girls. I want you to make contracts with me and become magical girls. I want you to make contracts with me.
All right. And now we have Sparrow Style as a Death Eater from the Harry Potter series.
All right, next up, lover of all idol-related things and proud member of the group Arch Aria, it's Echo Althea as Kiara from Hollow Myth.
next we have Shenanigans as the collector from the Owl House.
So far from home, to me who's trapped beneath these clothes. We'll play forever, me and you, when you paint the land and knife I use. What you playing?
Collector. You're free, just as promised.
As promised, I remember someone throwing me off a bridge. I'm not angry though. Say, you wanna play tag? I'm it. Too slow. I'm free! I'm free! Oh, this is the goodest I felt in forever and ever! It's like the whole world is singing!
All right, next up we got M Trademark is Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist.
All right. Next up we have, from The Legend of Randy, Mario from Super Mario Sunshine.
All right, next up we got Spacey and Emmy of Oops All Emmy Cosplay as Edna and Alicia Diffida from Tales of Zestiria.
It's over. The wind-up and the jump. My will is a shooting star. Celestial celebration. Get down and stay down. Terra mine. The power of the Seraphim truly is surprising. I never imagined that I would get to fight along someone so powerful. Wow. You doubted me for even a moment? How disrespectful. No, that's not... I'm sorry, Seraphina. Please forgive me for my transgression. If you're really sorry, then do the Norman Karena as penance. The what? Wow, you don't know it? How disrespectful. Please forgive me, Seraphina. If you're really sorry, then do the Norman Karena as penance. Oh dear.
All right, next up, from Galaxy 13, here you go.
Phoenix, Harry. They burst into flame when it is time for them to die, and then they are reborn from the ashes.
I have been fought. I've burned, but didn't know if I could come back. But I did.
All right, next up, we got Abeth the Lovely as Summoner Yuna from Final Fantasy X.
All right, next up we have the Starry Night cosplay as Link from Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
All right, next up, we got Nolachu as Tiana from the Disney Designer Collection Midnight Masquerade.
Almost there. People down here think I'm crazy. Trials and tribulations, I've had my share. There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. I remember the day that you told me.
And now we have Inuchibi as Magnolia from Sakaizo.
All right, known for her grace and agility, the insect Hashira takes the stage as a deadly, beautiful ballerina. And now, Dat Boy as Poliwhirl from Pokemon. next we got Life Fiber Cosplay as Zone Chaos and from League of Legends.
And now, Angel Bun cosplays as Kirby from Kirby.
All right, next up we got Kuma creates a Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Choose your destiny. Flawless victory. Choose your destiny. Flawless victory.
And now, Ariumi as Cotton Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom.
All right, next up we got Blonde cosplay as Trucy Wright from Ace Attorney.
And now, Sinful King cosplay as Madara from Naruto.
Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen.
All right, next up we got Sinful Queen cosplay as Kaguya from Naruto.
All right, next we have Building Block cosplay as Zero from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
You go, boy.
All right, here for their first performance tonight. Unfortunately, we only have 2 members tonight. Is Nightshine Idols. Please welcome Aspen as Yohane Tsushima and Yu Watanabe.
Next, we have It Me, Page B, as Red Riot from My Hero Academia.
All right, next up we got Hell of a Group as Stolas, Blitz, Millie, and Moxie from Hell of a Boss.
Somebody gonna do it way too long. Call the immediate murder professionals. They grenade their cyanide will make it look like suicide. The immediate murder professionals. We do our job so well because we come straight up from hell. We'll kill your husband or your wife. We'll even let you keep the knife. We're the immediate murder professionals. Kids die for free.
All right, next we have Violet Inspector as Heidelin from Final Fantasy XIV.
All right, next up we got Mipio as Mona Magistus from Genshin Impact.
Please remember that the armrest to your right is yours and the armrest to your left is your neighbor's. Now please give a warm Wisconsin welcome to Diver Diva!
Hello, Anime Milwaukee! How are we all doing tonight?
Wow, there's a lot of you out there. Well, my name is Ivy Ashita.
And I'm Karin Asuka, and we are
Diver Diva.
We're so excited to perform for you tonight.
And we hope you enjoy it.
Don't forget to crack your glow sticks.
And be ready to watch me shine.
But I'll shine the brightest.
You're so funny, Karin. Anyways, get ready for Eternal Light.
Let's go.
right, next up we got Mio and Squirrely as Homura and Monica from Monica Magica.
約束忘れないよ目を閉じ確かめる押し寄せた闇振りかぶって進むよ
Next up, we have Detective Cosplays as Winter Garo from Genshin Impact.
Next up, we got Natsos and Vicky as Anastasia and the Dowager from Anastasia.
Things I always someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm. Horses prance through a silver storm. Figures dancing gracefully across my memory.
Music, start! Up next, Tsunagaru Kaz and Hoshido will be performing as Nozumi Tojo and Niku Yazawa from Love Live School Idol Project. They will be performing the song Otome Chuku. Let up your pen like pink and purple if you have them!
All right, next up we got Tater Tot from Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon.
Next up, we have Galactic Elephant as Bridget Lindholm from Overwatch.
All right, next up, Son of Fire Cosplay as Master Chief from Halo.
All right, Kasumi Desu, the cutest idol of Nijigashi's School Idol Club, is here and ready to melt your heart. Turn your pen lights yellow as Kasumi Natsu performs Pop It Up.
Next up, we got Devin's Bizarre Cosplay as Inaske from Demon Slayer.
Next time, now we have a Timeline Cosplay as Sai Kurosawa from Fatal Frame 2.
Side by side, got sneaked before I cry. Come on and show me love.
we got Drachne Cosplay as Molly Yumpkin, the Dormouse from Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland.
Next up, we have Dobby from My Hero Academia.
Call me Toy. After all, it's the name you and Mom gave me.
Was it the best you
All right, welcome to the Literature Club. We're so excited to show you our dance that we've been working on for our school's upcoming cultural festival. Remember to spend time with Monica. I mean, make sure to spend time with all your favorite girls. And hey, one of them might just steal your heart.
Just like a Sunday, it's sweet every time I teach you something new. Is this by chance or fate? Whenever it's just me and you. Don't get the wrong idea. Don't you ever leave enough? Is it way too much if you had to choose just one of us? Tell me please, is this what I think or is it just me? Don't wake me up from this sweet little dream. We'll be together forever, we're never gonna be apart. Will it be okay if I express my love for you this way? No matter what you do or what you say, we'll be together forever, we're never gonna be apart. We're never gonna be apart. Hey, hey, when I'm next to you, I don't know what to do. Why does it feel so great when our eyes meet out of the blue? I'm sorry, I said too much. No way, you're right, even when you don't have a clue. I wanna hear you say this love that I am feeling is true. Tasty love, something I want more of. Will it make the cut if you have to choose just one of us? Shall I leave you be? If your love will find can set you free, and even if it's not reality, let's be together forever. We're never gonna be apart. How can I convey? We look for you before they fly away. I think about it all day, every day. We'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart. Why one day only fall apart? Can it be undone? Why can't I just be the one for once? We'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart. You guys did great!
All right, next up, we have 1212 Dragon Girl as Shoto from My Hero Academia.
right, next up we got Asher BB as Ranboo from Minecraft.
All right, next up we have Twisted Wonderland U's as Apple Fellmeyer and Little Girls from Twisted Wonderland.
Next up, we have Levi as Zhao from Genshin Impact.
And now we have Koopa Queen as Awakened Joker from Persona 5.
All right, next up we got Sharp Show EFX as a crispy Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars. Please help us welcome Tomios and Yurikos performing Summer Idol. right, next up we got Lyra Cosplay as Wonderland Showtime Miku.
All right. Next up, we have Sky as Stolas from Hell of a Boss.
Your sweetness has run without a change. You're lost, exhausted.
All right, next up, Astra and Honia as Umi and Katori from Love Live School Idol Project.
All right, next up, we have the Oda Queens as, if I'm looking at my piece of paper here, Almathea, Liz, and Schmendrick from The Last Unicorn.
Look at her, Schmendrick. Who wouldn't fall in love with a woman as beautiful as her?
Lear, you don't understand. She's not a woman. She's the last unicorn on Earth.
Yeah, isn't she great?
No, you don't get it. She's not going to fall in love with you like a woman would. I don't think she even can.
Oh, well, I know the acts of heroism in poetry didn't work, but now I've got something better. I'm going to woo the Lady Amathia with song.
Song?
Yeah, it's like poetry, but with music.
Oh, Prince. Maybe before you go embarrass yourself, you should try them on me first.
I'm sure it will go great anyway. But I'll give you a little preview. Maybe you can try it on your lady friend too. Hey there, Amathia, would you like to go out walking? Though I promise you that we'll be doing so much more than talking, you and me. I'd never throw you in the sea. Oh, I wanna touch your
Stop! Is that your best one?
Well, maybe that's not a good example. How about this one? I can show you the world, but only here from this castle. Specifically, the view I'll show you when you finally come into my room. Some new fantastic things to do. Promise I'll take your hand. I've so much planned.
Whoa! Absolutely not.
You think I'm moving too fast?
It sounds like a felony in the making. You can't Netflix and chill with a unicorn.
Dad won't give me his Netflix password anyway.
That's not the point.
Okay, I hear you. I can be more gentlemanly.
This ought to be good.
Some nights I oil my crossbow, and some days I hone my steel. Put a weapon in my hand, it's the only way that I can feel. And maybe it's crazy, like all the things I do. I'm covered in mud and blood and sweat and tears and goo. As long as there's sirens calling, as long as there's dragons roaring, as long as she keeps ignoring me, you better believe it that I I've got to say.
You want the perfect song?
My little pony.
I used to wonder what friendship could be.
My little pony.
Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart.
Faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat.
And magic makes it all complete. Oh, Lear, how did you know?
For you.
Thanks.
Thanks, magician.
I just looked at her Spotify account.
All right, next up, we got Dakota Cosplay as Jedi Knight Arts of Jet from Star Wars.
All right, next up is Moogle as Dracula from Monster High.
All right, next up, Ishnoid as Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia.
All right, now Peach Blossom, Fairy, and Devil as Tony Chopper and Monkey D. Luffy from the One Piece.
All right, next up, Messy Girl Cosplay as Ariel the Little Witch, inspired by Disney's The Little Mermaid.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything.
Next is your favorite monster girl, Sheba the Werewolf, with her cover of Nanaro Button.
next up, Feathered Wren as Luca Megarine.
Jane Doe is what the coroner said. They found my body, not my head. No parents came, and so they never learned my name or who I used to be. My life, an unsolved mystery.
Oh, no soul and no name and no story. What a shame. Cruel existence was only a shell. Oh, St. Peter, let me in. You must know where I've been. Won't you tell me at last who I am? You're so bad. Who I And from the ground beneath my feet, I hear the English of the street. Awkward, ever complete, like an old forgotten tune, a song that no one knows. Forgot how it goes, just John and me, forever eternally. Jane Doe. And I'm asking why, if this is how I die, why be left with no family and no friends? Got no celebration, just this consolation. Time eats all these children in the end. Through the air, when silence falls, does no one care? Another sad, forgotten tune, another song that no one knows. Forgot how it goes, just John and me, forever eternally. Jane Doe. She's asking why, since the way to die. I want to sing, I want to sigh, now that all is said and done. Isn't there anyone to tell me who I am? Like John, I'll be eternally a forgotten name, some
Next up, Twilight Jasmine cosplay as Dream from The Sandman.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just
All right, now we have Jedi Meg cosplay as Elphaba Thrap from Wicked the Musical.
But they beat him, let him feel no pain.
All right, judges, you are dismissed for your deliberations. We will see you again in just a bit. But can we give a big round of applause for all of our cosplayers up here? How incredible were they?
You're amazing. I don't know about you, but I had a great time.
Honestly, it inspires me. Seeing not only all of the talent on stage, but all of the talent out here, it makes me want to try cosplay. It looks like so much fun.
All right, Logan, what do we got coming up next?
Well, coming up next, we're going to have our halftime show, and while they are getting set up, we are going to talk to some of our contestants to learn a little bit more about their cosplay and how they got into it. So, can we have come to the stage Timeline Cosplay? Can we have Timeline Cosplay come to the stage if they are available to come to the stage? Are they available to come to the stage? I don't know. It's very bright up here.
You're cheering yet.
All right, we have all of our lovely cosplayers up here. Welcome, welcome. We have Timeline Cosplay, Sparrow Style, The Legend of Randy, and Noah Chu. Give them a round of applause. Excellent. So, how about let's go down the line and tell us just how long you've been working in cosplay.
I think I've been working in cosplay for at least like 4 years now and taking it more seriously.
I've been doing cosplay for 21 years.
My first cosplay contest was, I believe, in 2005.
I have been cosplaying for 14 years, and I realized that, like, last year it was 13 years, and I had kind of a quarter-life crisis about it, so that was super fun.
We love a good quarter-life crisis.
All right, so let's hear as well about the characters you guys chose today. Why did you choose a specific character for cosplay today?
No one ever cosplays this version of Super Mario Sunshine, and I want to represent my favorite video game, and like to make something different every time I dress up as Mario, including this gauntlet.
I made Saya Kurosawa back in 2010, and I decided to remake her with the skills I have now that I didn't have then. And I have just a particular love for horror video games, so that's been my main motivation.
I was in high school when Princess and the Frog came out, so it was really exciting to see, like, first Black Disney princess. So her big lily pad dress was my senior project for myself, and when I saw this dress, I was like, dang, it's everything I love. 1920s inspired, teal, so I had to go back to Tiana.
I just decided to do this character because I like characters that I can, like, get into character with and do, like, performance type stuff. And I went to Universal, to Harry Potter World, and saw the Death Eaters there, and I was like, yeah, that looks like fun. I'm gonna go for that. And I just got into the Harry Potter fandom last year because I'm late to fandoms at all times, but here we are, we're having fun.
I totally understand being late to fandoms. I have so many conversations with people where it's just like, oh my gosh, have you heard about this musical? Apparently it came out 5 years ago. It's called Hamilton. Yeah. It's great. So, we have such a wide array of cosplays here from so many different genres. I'd be curious to know, what is the favorite kind of like piece of the cosplay that you're wearing right now? Like, which part of your cosplay really has a special place in your heart?
I'm gonna say my cape, and I always say because I don't do princess cosplays, but like this is as close as I'm gonna get. So yeah.
For me, it's probably going to be this embroidery. It's all by hand. It's a skill I've been trying to up over the past couple of cosplays. So I'm really happy with how it came out in the end.
There's nothing quite as satisfying as squirting a lot of fake blood all over fabric and getting messy.
I would say my favorite part of this prop is my flood. It is my favorite thing because of my childhood and this blue shell.
One last question for you guys. Any future cosplays that you're working on currently?
I'm making a character from League of Legends.
My next big build for ASIN is hopefully going to be Masquerade Azul Ashen Grotto.
I haven't started anything yet because I made the frankly poor decision to sew like 4 costumes for this con. But I want to do a fire emblem. I'm not sure. I fell in love with it like in 2021. And me and my friends keep talking about doing Sailor Moon. So it has to happen one of these days.
My next build is gonna be Carlotta from Phantom of the Opera. Who knows when that's gonna happen, but you know her like big dress that she wears at like the beginning of the musical when she's like rehearsing? That's the one that I'm gonna try to make. We will see what happens.
That is absolutely excellent. Now, in addition to all of that, that sounds like some pretty tall orders that you guys have in all of these cosplays. I'm curious, what kind of challenges do you guys kind of come across when you're making all of these things? I can't imagine the level of work and dedication that goes into it.
It's a lot of like when you're working with different materials, and like I'm gonna have to learn how to make a corset when I do Carlotta. So most of the time it's just like trying to build your skills by going on YouTube and just seeing what you can find and trying it out and basically hoping for the best. That's pretty much like we're so lucky nowadays as cosplayers that like we have so many resources. There's forums, but like YouTube is great. There's videos on TikTok. Like it's so easy to pick up a new skill. So we're very lucky in that aspect. But it's just watching videos, try it out, and hope for the best.
I'll second that hope for the best. Speaking of this embroidery that I'm really proud of, I ripped it out like 4 times. One of my friends asked if I was gonna give up on it, and I didn't. Also, some of it's just fighting your own body. I've been getting sick a lot more recently, and let me tell you, every time I'd have time to work on this costume, I'd be sick in bed. So you end up with that crunch at the end.
I'm sure everyone can relate to this. Time management. How many of us do stuff the night before the con?
Pretty much like a game.
Managing your time. Do not do not stress yourself out over these cosplays. Just have a good time and just make the cosplay and your props, and you will make something amazing and people will love.
I think going along with this question, a good thing for these guys out here is for those just getting into cosplay, any kind of recommendations that get started?
Look up what good animes are out and dress up like them and have a good time.
Buy it, make it, thrift it, just dress up and join us freaks on stage.
First of all, find something you love. If you love what you're making, you're gonna love the product regardless. Also, find community. Like, one of the big joys in my workday is that I help with like the sewing and craft club. So I'm teaching kids. I've had kids come like, I want to make this Genshin character. I'm all like, okay, let's talk about where to start.
One of the main things I just want to say really quick is just, I know everyone's like on TikTok nowadays, and we all feel the need maybe to like do a new cosplay every day of every con. It is not like that. Like, cosplay at your own pace. If you find a character that you really love and you want to just continue bringing it to a con, like, there is no worry in repeat bringing a character to that con. Like, you will become known for that. So, like, don't feel the need to have the fast fashion and stuff in cosplay. And also, literally cosplay whatever you want. Like, you do not have to look like your character. You do not have to be the the same race, you don't have to be the same gender. Like literally, if you want to cosplay it, go for it. And if the naysayers have something to say, just tell them to just go away and like just do you, honestly.
I absolutely love that. I love that inclusivity, because if somebody's biggest nitpick about something is, oh, but the strap is half an inch lower on their left side, they've got a little too much free time to nitpick, in my opinion. So I'd be curious, so I've seen what you have here today, all of which are amazing. Is there a particular cosplay that you've done in the past that you're very proud of?
I really miss being Jack Sparrow. I used to do Jack Sparrow, but I don't do it as much anymore because I've been cosplaying for way too long, and getting into the makeup and everything is really tough, but I'm really proud of all of the details that I was able to put into that costume.
I'm still really proud of the costume I made last year, which was like a historically accurate Galar Nurse Joy. I sewed from the corset to like the hat by hand. It took like 6 months, and I'm still so proud of that.
My favorite build probably will still remain Lady 3 from Drakengard 3. She was a wonderful exercise in learning how to work with Warbler and how to really not do things.
My favorite one I did last year was Guts, the Berserk armor. It took me 2 years to make it, and I was really proud. And I got craftsmanship, so I was really proud of it.
So, well, let's see. What is one kind of property, one set of kind of shows that you really like to work within for your cosplays?
I would have to say Chainsaw Man. The characters are really cool and like really demonic looking, and they can be cute or badass. So I would say definitely Chainsaw Man.
As I'm really into the horror aesthetic, like Fatal Frame is kind of my jam, and I've recently gotten really hardcore into Twisted Wonderland, but those are all video games, so...
I think I'm probably better known for doing Pokemon, because Pokemon will always be my first love. I made so many loud and strange noises when I found out Ash Ketchum was retiring in a few weeks, so I had to remake his jacket for this con, I can't even lie.
I mostly do anything from like live action type stuff, so mostly like Broadway or Disney is mainly what I stick with, just because I like being able to replicate something. Like if it exists in real life, I like having the challenge of being able to be like, okay, how close can I get to the original thing? So that mode of cosplay has worked best for me.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much. So I know that a lot of times people work on these things by themselves. Do you have any experience sort of collaborating with cosplay or kind of creating like duo cosplays?
I mean, I've done groups before, and I've commissioned pieces. Like if I don't know how to make it, I'm gonna get someone to make it for me, because there's so many people who have like so many skills way outside what I can do. But I have not had the chance yet to collaborate like directly with a group. Hopefully that can happen soon. So if anybody wants to do a cosplay group with me, let me know.
Excellent. One moment. I have been getting word now that anyone who has any sensory issues can start to make their way out of the theater as we sort of begin to wrap up into this halftime show. Please.
So if we're going back to when I started cosplaying, I started in a cosplay group as a 3rd grader for Stargate, I believe. So I worked with Patresse Lowry, who I know has a swap meet tomorrow afternoon. She's what got me started in convention, or they are who got me started in conventions. Though since 2012, when we did a Hitman Reborn group, I haven't really worked with others.
I have been in 3 groups, to the best of my recollection. I have a poor memory. I was in, I believe it was 2018 Anime Milwaukee with the Evolutions Greek Gods group. I participated with one of my friends, Kylie. We did Tsukasa and Subaru from .hack. And then back in last year, I did the Liar Princess and the Blind Prince with my one brain cell friend, Silas.
Oh, the one group I was in recently was League of Legends. I was Vygar. The symbol of evil is here.
All right, let's give it one more round of applause for our cosplayers up here.
Once more with feeling, our illustrious Masquerade judges!
Fashionably late. So, this is loud, man. I apologize to your eardrums. So, we have a long list of awards for you tonight. We are going to start with our Judges Awards. These are awards for people that we feel should be recognized, but didn't quite make it into our first, second, and third positions in our categories. We are going to start with our Best Prop Award. That is going to go to Galactic Elephant as Brigitte from Overwatch. Second up, and I'm going to ask this one to stay in the audience for right now because we're a little crowded on stage. We're calling this one the Power of Anime Friendship Award because they managed to get a whole bunch of people in handmade costumes all up on stage at the same time. This is going to Interstellar Idols. Hang out back there. We don't have room for you right now. We're now going to move on to our individual judges awards. These are awards from us to you specifically. Hi there. We have certificates for you. Tilly will hand them to you. My judges award is going to, I'm calling it the Closet Couture Award because this person upcycled and thrifted everything in their cosplay. We don't always have to make everything from scratch. This person took existing items and turned them into a whole new outfit. This is going to Ballet Cosplay with Shinobu.
So for my Judges Award, we're calling it the Rise from the Ashes Award that goes to Galaxy B Cosplay as Fox.
For my Judges Award, I'm calling it is the Excellent Journey, and that goes to Minecraft from Jasper, oh, so Jasper Baby Cosplay. Rambo.
For my Judges Award, I'm calling it the Masquerade Magic Award. And this is going to someone who did an amazing job making a strapless gown and put hand embroidery all over it. This goes to Tiana. You did such a beautiful job.
So my judge's choice, weirdly enough, kind of made me a little bit hungry. And my award is called Cook to Perfection. And that is to Anakin Skywalker.
All right, my award goes to a Spellbinding Award. This is going to be me.
It's my friend's birthday! Happy
Who still has their glow sticks?
I was in theater. I guess we're screaming for this.
Get a wave started. All right, better this time. That side. Let's go. Wave.
Raise your hand if you like heroes more than villains! What'd you say? Heroes or villains? Raise your hand for heroes! Villains!
So I guess because I'm one of the loudest, we're gonna go ahead and proceed with novice. So for third place for novice, this is going to 12-Tailed Dragon Girl Shoto Todoroki.
Is anybody up there?
Hello, Milwaukee.
Is this one on? Yeah.
So are both of these working now?
They are.
Yes. We all get one.
We can start a band.
Yes. The other one was better. Do you want to proceed with novice? You're doing such a good job.
Okay, there's a microphone.
All my vocal cords are thanking you guys so much right now. Thank you. All right, now on to novice for second place. And this is going to Aztec, Tiny Tina, Borderlands. And for our first place in novice, this is going to Levi from Zhao Genshin Impact.
All right, sorry for the confusion. I'm going to be taking Journeyman. For third place in Journeyman, we have Dabi from My Hero Academia.
That's what our mom calls you.
And in second place, we have cosplay as Magnolia from Saki Zone. And in first place, we have... Not So's as Anastasia and Dowager Empress. Alright, can someone take me up on those stairs?
So now we're moving on to the Masters. And in third place is Son of Fire's Master Chief. He's coming. So the next one is second place in Masters. Oh my God! On this. Second in Masters is Oops, All Emmy. Their embroidery was phenomenal. Drum roll, please. It's Life Fiber's League of Legends cosplay. They fit all that in their luggage somehow. They took this on a plane. They did. I mean, they didn't get to chat with the TSA.
Try not to break the microphone this time. So we're doing performance awards. For third place, we have the Doki Girls. For second place, we have the Oda Queens. We have Scapegoat as Jane Doe.
This one because this is one of my absolute favorite musicals. Our best in show tonight is going to Jedi Meg as Elphaba. This is practically stage accurate. She even made it in such a way that it can be torn off of her backstage. The way they do in the Broadway show, but she's getting changed in like 30 seconds. She did all of that same construction. of our contestants tonight. You made our job super hard. You were all fantastic. We love you. I think for our contestants, we will be having a photo shoot back in Masquerade Central if you want to come join us. And I believe I should hand this over to Tilly.
It's at
because I'm sure-
102C.
Do you have anything to say, or should I just keep ad-libbing? Am I doing an okay job? Am I doing this for you? Okay.
I brought you in because I trust you.
Okay, that was a terrible decision. But anyway, that is our show for you tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out and spending your evening with us.